Welcome to English Made Easy. Learn through stories. In today's English lesson, we will start with an English story and then explain a few words and phrases from the story to help improve your vocabulary. Let's get started. The Haunted Cabin. Chapter 1. The Mysterious Cabin. Evelyn was a photographer. She loved taking pictures. One day, she wanted to find new places to take pictures. She thought, I need a quiet place. I want to find something special. She found a small cabin in the woods. It was old but nice. She thought, this is perfect. I can take great photos here. Evelyn packed her bags and left for the cabin. The cabin was small and cozy. It had a bed, a table, and a chair. There was also a small kitchen. This place is lovely, Evelyn said to herself. She unpacked her bags and put her camera on the table. She decided to explore the cabin. She found an old, dusty camera in the attic. Wow, this is interesting, she thought. I wonder who left it here. Evelyn decided to take some pictures. She went outside and took photos of the trees and the sky. She felt peaceful and calm. In the evening, Evelyn's friend Alex called her. Hi, Evelyn. How is the cabin? Alex asked. It's great. Very quiet and beautiful, Evelyn replied. That's good to hear. Are you taking lots of photos? Alex asked. Yes, I am. I found an old camera in the attic. It's very interesting, Evelyn said. That sounds cool. Be careful, though. Old cabins can be a bit creepy, Alex joked. Evelyn laughed. Don't worry, Alex. I'm fine. It's very peaceful here. After the call, Evelyn cooked dinner and ate it while looking at the photos she took. She was excited about her new project. Before going to bed, she thought, this is a good start. I can't wait to take more photos tomorrow. Chapter 2. The First Ominous Sign. The next morning, Evelyn woke up early. Today will be a good day, she thought. She grabbed her camera and went outside. Evelyn took many pictures of the trees, flowers, and animals. After a few hours, she went back to the cabin. Evelyn decided to look at the photos she had taken. She sat at the table and started to look at them on her camera. Suddenly, she noticed something strange. In one photo, there was a shadowy figure in the background. What is that? She thought. She looked closely but could not understand it. She felt a little scared. Maybe it's just a shadow, she said to herself, but the figure looked like a person. Evelyn decided to call Alex again. Hi, Alex, Evelyn said. I saw something strange in my photo. What did you see? Alex asked. There is a shadowy figure in the background. It looks like a person, Evelyn said. That sounds spooky, Alex said. Are you okay? Yes, I think so. Maybe it's just a trick of the light, Evelyn replied. Be careful, Evelyn. Call me if you need anything, Alex said. Okay, I will. Thanks, Alex, Evelyn said. After the call, she decided to ignore the strange figure and continue working. She took more photos and tried to enjoy her day. In the evening, Evelyn went back to the cabin. She cooked dinner and ate it quietly. She still felt a bit scared about the photo. Before going to bed, she thought, I hope I don't see that figure again. She looked at the old camera she found in the attic. Maybe I should use this camera tomorrow, she thought. Chapter 3. The Night Visit. Evelyn tried to sleep, but she felt uneasy. She kept thinking about the shadowy figure in the photo. She turned off the light and closed her eyes. In the middle of the night, Evelyn heard a noise. It sounded like whispers and footsteps. She opened her eyes and felt scared. What was that? She thought. Evelyn got out of bed and looked around the cabin. It was dark and quiet. She couldn't see anything. She took a deep breath. Maybe it's just my imagination, she whispered to herself. But then she heard the whispers again. They were soft but clear. Evelyn felt her heart beat faster. She grabbed a flashlight and walked slowly around the cabin. Is anyone there? She called out. There was no answer. The whispers stopped. Evelyn felt very scared now. She went to the kitchen and made herself a cup of tea to calm down. As she was drinking her tea, she noticed a small book on a shelf. It was dusty and old. "What is this?" she wondered. She picked up the book and saw it was a diary. Evelyn opened the diary and saw the name Sarah on the first page. "Who is Sarah?" she thought. She started reading the diary. In the diary, Sarah wrote about her first days in the cabin. She also loved the quiet and beauty of the place. But soon, strange things started to happen. Evelyn read Sarah's words. "I hear whispers at night. They scare me. I see shadows outside my window. I feel like someone is watching me." Evelyn felt a chill. "This is just like me," she thought. She turned the pages and continued reading. One entry said, "I found an old camera in the attic. It is strange. When I take photos, I see a shadowy figure. It looks like a person, but I can't tell who." Evelyn gasped. "The same camera I found," she whispered. She felt more connected to Sarah now. Evelyn decided to call Alex again. She needed to talk to someone. "Hi, Alex," Evelyn said. "Hi, Evelyn. How are you?" Alex asked. "I found a diary that belonged to someone named Sarah. I read more of it, and she had the same experiences as me. She heard whispers and saw a shadowy figure in her photos," Evelyn explained. "That's so strange. Do you think it's the cabin?" Alex asked. "Maybe. Sarah felt someone was watching her. I feel the same," Evelyn said. "You need to be careful, Evelyn. Maybe you should leave the cabin," Alex suggested. "I want to understand what is happening. I will be careful," Evelyn promised. "Okay, call me if you need anything," Alex said. "Thanks, Alex. I will," Evelyn replied. After the call, Evelyn felt a little better. She continued reading the diary. One entry said, "I feel scared, but I need to know who is watching me. I will try to find out." Evelyn felt the same determination. "I need to find out what is happening here," she thought. Chapter 4. The Figure in the Photos. The next morning, Evelyn woke up early. She felt a bit braver after reading Sarah's diary. "Today, I will take more photos," she decided. She wanted to see if the shadowy figure would appear again. Evelyn picked up her camera and went outside. She took pictures of the trees, flowers, and the cabin. She tried to enjoy the beauty around her, but she felt nervous. After a few hours, Evelyn went back inside. She sat at the table and looked at the new photos. She hoped the figure would not be there. But when she looked closely, she saw it again. The shadowy figure was in the background of many photos. "Oh no," Evelyn whispered. She felt a shiver run down her spine. The figure seemed to be getting closer in each photo, but Evelyn felt a bit more determined. She decided to use the old camera she found in the attic. "Maybe it will show me something different," she thought. Evelyn took a few photos with the old camera. She felt a strange connection to Sarah while using it. She hoped it would help her understand what was happening. As evening came, Evelyn felt more uneasy. She looked at the photos from the old camera. The shadowy figure was in these photos too. It was even closer now. Evelyn felt her heart race. "Why is this happening?" she wondered. She felt scared. She decided to read more of Sarah's diary before bed. That night, Evelyn heard the whispers again. They seemed louder and closer. She felt her fear grow but tried to stay calm. "I will be strong," she whispered to herself. "I will find out the truth, just like Sarah." Chapter 5. The Face in the Mirror. The next morning, Evelyn woke up feeling tired. She didn't sleep well because of the whispers. She decided to stay inside the cabin today. She wanted to read more of Sarah's diary. Evelyn made herself a cup of tea and sat at the table. She opened the diary and started reading. Sarah wrote about seeing strange faces in the mirror. Evelyn felt a chill. I hope I don't see any faces, she thought. As she read, Evelyn heard a noise. It sounded like someone was knocking on the window. She looked up, but saw nothing. She felt scared but tried to stay calm. In the afternoon, Evelyn decided to take a shower. She hoped it would make her feel better. She went to the bathroom and turned on the water. The steam filled the room and the mirror became foggy. After her shower, Evelyn wiped the mirror with her hand. She gasped. She saw a strange face in the mirror. It was not her face. It looked like a man's face, and he was staring at her. Evelyn felt her heart pound. "Who are you?" she whispered. The face did not answer. It just stared at her. Evelyn shut her eyes and opened them again. The face was gone. She saw only her reflection now. Evelyn ran out of the bathroom. She felt very scared. She decided to write about what happened in her journal. Maybe writing will help me feel less scared, she thought. As evening came, Evelyn felt uneasy. She kept looking at the mirror, afraid she would see the face again. She tried to read more of Sarah's diary to distract herself. That night, Evelyn heard the whispers again. They seemed louder and closer. She felt her fear grow, but tried to stay strong. "I will find out the truth," she whispered to herself. Chapter 6. Seeking Help. The next morning, Evelyn woke up feeling very tired. The whispers and the face in the mirror scared her. She decided to call Alex and ask for help. "Hi, Alex," Evelyn said. "Can you come to the cabin? I need your help." "Of course, Evelyn. I will come right away," Alex replied. Evelyn felt a little better. She cleaned the cabin and tried to stay calm while waiting for Alex. She kept looking at the mirror, afraid she would see the strange face again. A few hours later, Alex arrived. Evelyn felt happy to see her friend. "Thank you for coming, Alex," Evelyn said. "Tell me everything," Alex said. Evelyn told Alex about the shadowy figure in the photos, the whispers at night, and the strange face in the mirror. Alex listened carefully. "That sounds really scary, Evelyn. Let's check the cabin together," Alex said. They started to look around the cabin. They checked the attic, the rooms, and the bathroom. But everything seemed normal. Alex tried to stay calm and help Evelyn. "Maybe it's just your imagination," Alex suggested. "Old cabins can be spooky." "But I saw the face, Alex, and I heard the whispers," Evelyn insisted. "I believe you, Evelyn, but right now, I can't see or hear anything strange," Alex said. They sat down at the table. Evelyn showed Alex the photos with the shadowy figure. Alex looked closely. "I see the figure, Evelyn. It looks very strange, but I don't know what it is," Alex said. "I feel scared, Alex. I don't know what to do," Evelyn said. "Let's stay together tonight. I will help you," Alex said. "Thank you, Alex. That makes me feel better," Evelyn replied. As evening came, Evelyn and Alex cooked dinner together. They talked and tried to stay calm. Evelyn felt safer with Alex there. That night, they both went to bed. Evelyn felt nervous, but hoped Alex would help her feel safe. She whispered, "I will find out the truth. I will be strong." In the middle of the night, Evelyn woke up. She heard the whispers again. She looked at Alex, who was still sleeping. Evelyn felt scared but tried to stay calm. "Alex, wake up," Evelyn whispered. Alex woke up and listened. "I hear the whispers, Evelyn. You are right," Alex said. "Let's stay together." They held hands and listened to the whispers. Evelyn felt scared but also a little braver with Alex by her side. She hoped they could find out the truth together. Chapter 7. The Final Revelation. The next morning, Evelyn and Alex felt tired. They didn't sleep well because of the whispers. They decided to look for more clues about the cabin's mystery. "Evelyn, let's read more of Sarah's diary," Alex suggested. "Good idea, Alex. Maybe we will find answers," Evelyn replied. They sat at the table and opened the diary. They read about Sarah's experiences with the whispers and the shadowy figure. One entry caught their attention. "I feel someone is watching me. I found old letters in the attic. They might help me understand. Let's look for the letters, Evelyn said. They went to the attic and searched. After a few minutes, Alex found a box with old letters. They took the box to the table and started reading. The letters were from a man named James. He wrote about living in the cabin long ago. He mentioned hearing whispers and seeing a shadowy figure, too. James had the same experiences, Alex said. Evelyn found a letter from James to his friend. It said, I think the cabin is haunted by a spirit. I see a man with a beard in the mirror. He wants to take my place. Evelyn and Alex felt a chill. This sounds just like your story, Alex said. Yes, it does. I think the spirit wants to take my place, too, Evelyn replied. That night, Evelyn and Alex stayed close together. They listened for the whispers. Suddenly, Evelyn saw the man with the beard in the mirror again. He was closer this time. Alex, look! The man with the beard is in the mirror, Evelyn cried. Alex saw him too. We need to leave this cabin, Evelyn. It's not safe, Alex said. Evelyn nodded. But first, I want to write about this. People need to know the truth. Evelyn quickly wrote down everything in her journal. She wrote about the shadowy figure, the whispers, and the man with the beard. We need to go now, Evelyn, Alex urged. Evelyn grabbed her things. They left the cabin together. Evelyn felt scared, but also free. She was glad she found the truth and could leave. As they walked away from the cabin, Evelyn looked back. She knew she would never forget the strange experiences. Thank you for helping me, Alex, Evelyn said. You're welcome, Evelyn. I'm glad you're safe now, Alex replied. Evelyn smiled. I will share my story with the world. People need to know about the cabin. Alex nodded. Yes, they do. Let's go home. Chapter 8. Telling the Story. Evelyn and Alex returned home safely. Evelyn felt relieved to be away from the cabin, but she knew she had to share her story. Evelyn sat at her desk with her journal. She started writing about her time at the cabin. She wrote about the beautiful forest, the strange whispers, and the shadowy figure in the photos. Alex sat next to her. Take your time, Evelyn. Your story is important, she said. Thank you, Alex, Evelyn said. Evelyn continued writing. She described finding Sarah's diary and the old letters from James. She explained how she saw the man with the beard in the mirror. I hope this helps others understand the mystery, Evelyn thought. After a few days, Evelyn finished her story. She felt proud and relieved. I did it, Alex. I wrote the story, she said. That's great, Evelyn. I'm proud of you, Alex replied. Evelyn decided to share her story with a magazine. She sent them her writing and waited for their response. A week later, Evelyn got a call from the magazine editor. Hello, Evelyn. We read your story. It's very interesting, the editor said. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it, Evelyn replied. We want to publish it. People will want to read about your experience, the editor said. That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Evelyn said, feeling happy. Evelyn told Alex the good news. The magazine wants to publish my story, she exclaimed. That's amazing, Evelyn. People will learn about the haunted cabin, Alex said. A month later, the magazine published Evelyn's story. Many people read it and talked about it. Some people believed her, and some did not. Evelyn, your story is famous now, Alex said. Evelyn felt a sense of peace. She knew she did the right thing by telling her story. She was grateful for Alex's support and for finding the truth about the cabin. Thank you for everything, Alex, Evelyn said. You're welcome, Evelyn. I'm glad we did this together, Alex replied. Evelyn smiled. She felt strong and happy. She knew she would never forget her time at the haunted cabin, and she knew she had a true friend in Alex. Evelyn looked forward to new adventures, but she was also glad to be home. She felt ready for whatever came next, knowing she had the courage to face anything. The end. The story is aligned with the A1 level of the Common European Framework of Reference for Languages, CFR, which is the beginner level. Here are 5 words, phrases from the story with their meanings and examples both from the story and real life. 1. Haunted, meaning inhabited or frequented by ghosts. Example from the story. Evelyn found a letter from James to his friend. It said, "I think the cabin is haunted by a spirit." Example in real life. People often believe old abandoned houses are haunted, and they feel scared to enter them. 2. Whispers, meaning soft or hushed, speaking sounds that are barely audible. Example from the story. That night, Evelyn heard the whispers again. They seemed louder and closer. Example in real life. In a quiet library, people usually talk in whispers so as not to disturb others. 3. Support, meaning help or encouragement given to someone in need. Example from the story. Evelyn was grateful for Alex's support and for finding the truth about the cabin. Example in real life. Family and friends often provide support to someone starting a new business by offering advice and encouragement. 4. Published, meaning made known or available to the public, especially through printing or posting online. Example from the story. A month later, the magazine published Evelyn's story. Many people read it and talked about it. Example in real life. Many authors dream of having their books published so that people all over the world can read their stories. 5. Foggy, meaning covered with a mist or condensation, making it hard to see clearly. Example from the story. The steam filled the room, and the mirror became foggy. Example in real life. After a hot shower, bathroom mirrors often become foggy because of the steam, and you might need to wipe the mirror to see clearly. Here are 3 things the reader can learn from the story. 1. Courage in facing fears. 2. The importance of supportive friends. 3. The value of sharing experiences. This story and voiceover have been provided by English Made Easy. Learn through stories. Copying or re-uploading is strictly prohibited.